Hi everyone. I hope you guys are having an amazing Thursday. I just want to come on and drop this quick word. So guys, God is putting emphasis on if you want true deliverance, you have to forgive, okay? Um, you can't overcome with deliverance if you don't forgive. Demons run rampant in hardened hearts. It's so important that we forgive even when you don't get an apology. We have to realize we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, okay? That's why it's so important to get in relationship with Jesus Christ. He wants to reveal all these things to you. He wants to help soften your heart. He wants to help you to forgive those ones who trespass against you. And he's putting emphasis on it. Forgive today because your life depends on it. There should be nothing or no devil in hell that withholds you from the promises of God. Choose ye this day whom to serve. So basically what God is saying is that when you know you're holding things in your heart, that is forfeiting your promise. That's holding you from getting to Canaan in the land flowing with milk and honey, because you're deciding to let the feelings of unforgiveness drive you. It's so important that we don't allow these demonic covenants to take over our lives. So when you have these feelings of unforgiveness, go to God. Ask God to help your unforgiveness. You need to go to God about that, because you can't get true deliverance. Because before your promises come, you have to have deliverance. God is a God of order. So you're not going to get your promises before you have total and complete deliverance. That's why a lot of you are still in your wilderness season, because you have not got total and complete deliverance. Nothing or nobody is going to stop me from my promise of God. I forgive everyone like that. Everyone that trespassed against me. Yes, it took me a while to get here. After all, we are flesh. So but the goal is to die to flesh every day, okay? That is the goal, to die to your flesh every day. So when you are experiencing attacks, just know that's a demon. Okay? When you're experiencing attacks from your spouse, your siblings, anybody in your family, friends, any relationships that you have. Because one thing about the devil, he's strategic. So he's going to send those ones that's closest to you to attack you. He's very strategic, okay? Because he wants you to give up the ghost no matter what. He wants to try to get you to give up the ghost any type of way, okay? So I need you guys to stay vigilant, and I need you guys to ask God to soften your hearts, I even had to go apologize to people that I didn't do anything to them. They trespassed against me. But I overcame my unforgiveness by apologizing to them for something that they've done to me. So we need to be willing to put our pride to the side, guys. We need to be willing to put our pride to the side for the saving of our souls. Okay? Because this isn't only for us, but this is for our generations to come. If you have to break these curses off our bloodline. This is for generations to come. Don't think about it as just being you. This is for generations to come. And you can't help heal a nation when you have unforgiveness in your heart. You can't expect to receive your kingdom spouse when you have unforgiveness in your heart. You can't expect to get that new house, new car when you have unforgiveness in your heart. Okay? You have to yield your total and complete yes to God. And a lot of us feel like we do, but we still not forgiving. We still don't forgive people. You have to forgive people at the drop of a hat. It's tough. It's tough. But also, God wants me to reiterate that when you forgive someone, that doesn't mean you have to go back around them. You know that they're battling a demon. You pray for them, but you stay back. You distance yourself, but you pray for them until they want to receive deliverance. Because one thing he doesn't want us to do is keep getting tested by the same demonic spirit. So when you see that this person does not want to change, this person doesn't want deliverance for themselves, and you constantly forgive them, step aside. Just step aside. Love them despite what they're trying to do, what type of attacks they're trying to put up against you or anything. Love them, pray for them. Okay? Because God hears our prayers as well as he still hears a sinner's prayer. He just chooses who he's going to honor when their prayers. Okay? So make sure we're being obedient. Make sure we're being obedient. God is putting the emphasis on obedience in this season. We cannot get to the land of Canaan without obedience. Okay? All right, guys. I love you guys. Stay encouraged.